Book our video here to Springfield, Ohio, Friday the 13th of June, the Scout Nationals. This is the off-roading section in a way. There's a guy by the name of Barber. Here's our seminars. There's the toolboxes back here. Those are just like seed boxes. Those are for parts bins. There's your some banners from the period. The old iron, the old air-cooled ones. So these guys have went through hell and high water to put these trucks together. That's one we've seen inside a building here in Ohio. And then they've tried to put together the historic ones, and there just wasn't enough there to work with where they was neglected so long. Here's that mint one. The turbine wheels. Tech seminars, banners. Learn about more different truck shows to attend. Nice crowd here, especially for Friday. I mean, tomorrow's a big day. I'm here now because thinking the weather would be. Not sure if I've really seen this one before. This one looks different too. Last year they had like conversions, like there's really high end. They had a couple race rigs at the end. They got them out to where you can walk around them. The number 409. Has a cross strut in there and everything. There's like 44s on that guy. Quite a bit going on back here for changing your tires and digging yourself out. Fire extinguishers and first aid. And fuel pumps going on, the battery bank, some pads, sand pads, extra oil. Everything is in that gunny sack here from the 70s. Set up for two. Kind of a crazy looking plenum. Extensive filtration and cooling. A lot of these guys will break down because their steering goes out. That's one of the most common breakdowns of all things. It's a 6-cylinder, half the V8. There's your V8. That's why that air plenum was different. It's cut off. That's what this guy's got. I'm glad they're not too high to where I can't see him. He's got the Chevy in there. He's got the mouse. He's got like a semi-looking front end under there. Running the 44s and all that. It's got complimentary decals even. That's pretty cool. Nice from the 60s. Scout. Got a long last name Archambault. Crossville, Tennessee. Huh? Check it out. Look at them doors, man. Everything on it. But that one had all them tools in the back. With that seam barber, I sit there and listened to it for a couple hours one day, and I taped the whole thing, but it just, the sound, you couldn't hear it. And oh wow, it's really decked out. I want to go up there and look again. Check out this instrumentation on this guy. It shows up. Little lightning rods over there in the whole bed, like a bulldozer. This one here's shining like a new penny. It's a very sexy green on this guy. The jade. Scout 2. Nice storyboard called the Scoutman. That one's set up for a picnic at the football game.
Because there's 2 cameras.
There's another really sexy blue and white color combination. Robin's egg blue. Hope it shows up right. Documented restoration here. Every nut and bolt. Want to look at them old ones too before we leave. Merch. Price pretty right too. Some metal art. It looks kind of cool. Digging the brushed. Under glass, some of it. Mirrors. This is, they're going to have an auction of some type. Giveaways. Door prizes. Here's an authentic, or someone's built one to make it look authentic. An authentic international mirror. This is a 50s truck. It's a steel bed. You could get that medallion and take a mirror and stick it on there and save yourself some money if they, because if they were real, you know, I mean, they would cost as much as a car. I had some Kenworth ones before. The dealer offered them pretty reasonable, but that was brand new. You're not buying like vintage, new in the box. So this stuff, we go back into the teens. There's some air-cooled ones you wouldn't have thought. So, but they're not electric. It's a 1910 from towards Toledo, Perrysburg. I'm not sure. I don't know. 1910 though. A horseless carriage, a right-hand drive. International, both of them are right-hand drive. 1911 here. Is this international? No. Maybe they'll open the hoods on them tomorrow, but it reminds me of a Stanley steamer, all the contraptions on them, big 22-inch wheels. Here's your horn, extensive brass, a wheel-driven Speedo, 2-piece windshields. The 10 and 11 have the same windshields, brass steering column. And then they all use kind of the same hoods, and that's like for International, Ford, Dodge. Back in, you see a lot of the same parts on the vehicles. They shared suppliers. And then it got into, they were using certain engines, different people for different things, and sharing it. That went clear up well through the 60s. And then here we are today, over to the Navistar International, Friday, June the 13th at Burger at the Scout National. Thanks for watching.